the idea of bringing all these kids together in the same place is so that we can introduce them to what we do as law enforcement officers and kind of give them an idea of what it takes to be an officer.
Through a team effort by the Shelby Township Police Department's Community Services Unit, the first ever Youth Law Enforcement Academy was a huge success.
1, 2, 3, squad!
The academy focuses on teamwork, leadership, and communication skills.
You know what I love about this academy is we've really seen kids from all sectors of our community. We have kids that don't go to the same schools, they're not in the same grades, they don't know one another, and what you see behind me is it's not just a gaggle of kids anymore, this is a platoon.
Come on guys, cheer for them, come on, cheer for your team, where's the energy?
I always wanted to do something with law enforcement, and then it's like good training like at an earlier age.
Well, I've always wanted to be like a police officer, and my uncle, he did stuff with like police and military, so then I just always wanted to be here and help with like our country and just protect and just have fun.
Additional topics covered included laws of arrest,
Slowly get on your knees.
search and seizure, defense tactics, crime scene investigation, report writing, team building, technical response, traffic stops, and first aid CPR.
What is one of the two most important things to remember a year from now to help somebody? Take everything out of the way, everything we've already learned. There's only two things you need to do to get help for somebody.
Hello?
Hello.
My name is Officer Michael, and do you know why I stopped you today?
I do not.
Yeah, you can use the mirrors. Yep.
Okay.
Just watch. If he goes to reach for something, then you can like stick your head in. If you see a weapon and he goes to reach for it, you can pull your weapon out.
Excuse me, I'm Dean Gallucci of the Shelby Police Department. You ran that red light back there. Do you have any reason why?
Okay, so you're gonna stay here and watch him. That way, if he's gonna do something funny, then you can address it right away. You don't want to pay attention to your partner back there.
Sir, can you step out of the vehicle, please?
Nice. Tell him to face towards the car.
Face towards the car.
Handcuffing position.
Handcuffing. Put your feet spread out and put your feet facing outwards. Can you put your hands behind your back for us? And face forward. And lean forward, sorry.
So we've introduced them to crime scene analysis, we've introduced them to witness identification and interviewing techniques and photo lineups and all of the different aspects of our job. And we've also introduced them, with the help of ShelbyTV, to a crime, a mock bank robbery that we staged. And we are then having them investigate that crime from beginning to end. At the end of the 2 weeks, they will present a case that they've prepared, telling us who they think the suspect is, how they came to that conclusion, and really presenting a mock case to a mock court.
And as the students presented their cases, it left our officers impressed with their detective skills.
According to the video evidence, there was a male about 6'2", wearing a black hat, dark-colored sunglasses. From the bank teller, she told us he indicated he had a weapon with him.
My squad's evidence is a glass bottle with Zach's fingerprints, DNA and fingerprints.
His DNA was right where the suspect touched. Zachary's fingerprints and DNA were confirmed in APHIS and CODIS.
These kids are so smart. In fact, they've caught us in a couple of things that we didn't expect because this is our first academy. You know, we were kind of tailoring it to what we thought kids of this age group would know or their thought processes. And a couple of times they've caught us where we went, oh, with their very adult thinking and very logical progression of thought. And it's really kept us on our toes and made it a lot of fun.
Platoon, attention, right, face.
28 students entered the academy as individuals and completed the 10-day course as a team, embracing every minute of this unique Law Enforcement 101.
Force squad, forward, march.
The Class Representative Candidate Award was nominated by the peers of the platoon. The candidate must show compassion to others, a commitment to his or her classmates, a strong desire to learn, excel in the academy, and have qualities to represent the class as a whole during and after the academy's completion. The recipient of this award was nominated as Kyle Irwin. If you can please come up. One of the daunting tasks after you're nominated is you have to give a speech to all the parents and your peers. So here, I made sure I had it for you. Good luck, buddy. Congratulations.
Welcome families, officers, and friends. Hello, my name is Kyle Irwin, your class representative for the 2019 Youth Police Academy with the 1st Platoon, Squad 3, or Squad. Along with us is the Shelby Police Department, the SWAT Squad, Put Your Hands Up Squad, and American Eagle Squad. I would like to thank the Shelby Police Department for making this program a reality for us youth. This was a great opportunity for us to learn and build stronger friendship and leadership skills. I've seen everyone improve so much from day 1 to day 10. This reminds me of one of 4 words on the back of my shirt. That word is pride. I choose this word because I see it in everyone here every day, even in myself. Another word is teamwork. We've grown stronger as a team and as a platoon. The 3rd word, preparedness, teaches us to always be prepared and always bring and use the proper equipment. And lastly, professionalism. This is a very important one because it helps us be honest, fair, and kind. I've learned a lot from the Academy, and I'm sure everyone else has too. Chief SHELIDE, this Academy was epic.
I wanted to have the best youth academy that anyone has. So I called on Sergeant Brandon Doughty. Sergeant, please raise your hand back there. I know he looks young. Please do not be fooled. He's a brilliant young man. I had him in the office. I told him what I want to do. I said, Brandon, I want this to be the best youth academy around. And you could just see it in his face. He bought in immediately. He took it and ran with it. He was doing things that I wouldn't even thought of. I can tell you that right now. He got everyone in uniform. I talked to one of the veterans on his team, James Noblesdorf. James, where are you? And I talked to him after a few days. He said, Chief, they're wearing me out in the program. I said, who? He said, Sergeant Doughty and the rest of the team, not the kids. He said, every single minute is accounted for in structure over the last 2 weeks. That's something I'm very proud of.
So as Chief SHELIDE had already said, last year he shared a vision with me about creating a youth law enforcement academy, and needless to say, I was overwhelmed. But I was also honored to be given such an opportunity. This was without a doubt a difficult task, considering it is nearly impossible to teach everything about the profession in a 10-day program. So our cadre decided to focus on teaching the kids lessons that they can take with them as they mature in life. Our department has 4 core values referred to as the 4 pillars. They include professionalism, teamwork, preparedness, and pride, as Kyle had mentioned. These values are displayed on our department and guide our officers on a daily basis. We hope that you all still consider these values as you move forward in life. The Academy gained a lot of attention when we opened applications to the public, and our graduates had to go through a formal interview process, which was structured similar to how we actually hire our personnel. It was difficult to turn kids away, but it was necessary considering financial and class size constraints. On day 1, the platoon was split into 4 squads based on their height. Throughout that day, they were clearly nervous about the unknown as we taught them drill and ceremony and our academy expectations. By the end of the day, they were tasked with coming up with a class motto, which is what? Here to serve. Let me hear it. Here to serve. Here to serve. Officers Leslie HEISLER, Albert O'Neill, Autumn Fettig, Jim Nobelsdorf, Jacob Lucas, and Scott Phelps. Can you guys please stand? This is my team for the Community Services Unit. Without a doubt, this program would not have been successful without them stepping up. Every single one of you contributed, and I am very appreciative for that. Thank you. Hoorah.
First to the parents, I say congratulations. You should be very proud. Your children have represented you well. You have put in the hard work to get them here. Trust me. How do I know that? These people have heard me say it time and time again at a DARE graduation or every promotional ceremony. I don't stand before you because I'm great. I stand before you because great people have believed in me. You are a testament. Look at this room. It's filled. Great people believe in those great young people. To you again, give them a round of applause. When I first met you, we talked about some things, some heart set, or mindset and heart set, tool set and skill set. We talked about you learning these tools and skills over the next 2 weeks. But the most important thing that you, the graduates, need is the right mind and the right heart. See, this job isn't your right to become a police officer. It's one of these jobs that's unique. It's a calling. You have to raise your hand and take an oath and say, I do solemnly swear. With that, that is a privilege to do this job. I've been doing it 30 years and I've always looked at it as a privilege. I hope you do the same. I hope that at someday you stand up here and talk in front of other people wearing the same badge as us. But understand that if you find your way to another police agency or anywhere in this profession is a privilege. And with privilege comes responsibility. You did that for the last 10 days here. You understood that it was a privilege to be here. It was an honor to be here. I want you to always remember these 10 days, and as you go through the course of your life, understand that this business is a privilege. It's not your right. You have the privilege. I told you, where's my young man who asked me, DC COIL, is that badge worth a lot of money? Yeah, that was you. That badge worth a lot of money? That's gold. Is it bad? Is that a lot of money? I said, it's the most important thing I own. It's more important than my watch, my cars, every single thing that I've ever owned in my entire life. Because you can buy all of these things. You have to earn this. I hope that you earn yours. I wish you the very best in all that you do. I know that each one of you has the honor and the privilege and the ability to wear this uniform. Follow your dreams, and you may just be here on this side wearing this uniform. I wish you all the best in all that you do. On behalf of the entire Shelby Township Police Department staff, congratulations, stay safe, have a great summer, and God bless.